Let us now discuss about function overloading. In our previous videos we have discussed about function overriding. Now let us see function overloading. So C++ allows you to specify more than one definition for a function name or an operator in the same scope, which is called function overloading and operator overloading. So an overloaded declaration is a declaration that had been declared with the same name as a previously declared declaration in the same scope, except that both declaration have different arguments and obviously different definitions. So what is the difference between overriding and overloading? Overriding, we should have two classes like a base class and inherit class, and we are completely overriding the function. But overloading means we are changing, we can have, we are writing the same function twice or thrice in the same class, but we are passing the different arguments. Argument means data types. Like in one function we will be creating with the argument integer, and another function we will be creating the same function with the another data type. So when we call in the main function, according to the argument passed, the function is automatically determined which function should be called by the compiler. This is called function overloading. So once we see an example, you will be better understanding. So let us see the example for understanding the function overloading first. Now, so let us create a class called print data, and inside that we will create, first we will public void function is print with the argument int I, which should print out like printing int from I and L. Now let us create one more function with different argument. This time we will considering it double, and let us say f. Double is, what is double? Double is the floating point, the extended floating point. The memory of the floating point is less than the double. We have discussed this in the data type. Printing float f and L. So now what we have done, we have created two functions with the same name, but we are giving the arguments which are data types differently. Now let us write the main program and call these functions and try to understand them better. So now let us first create an object of the data. Let us say PD, stands for print data. Now let us call PD print. So now let us see which function will call when we are not passing the argument. So it is error. We should have to pass some arguments. Let us say 5. Let us say 55. Now let us see. There are two functions, but it is choosing automatically. It is choosing this function. If you write .55, this will choose printing float. Let us see. So this time it is choosing the printing float, the second one. So according to the argument passed, the compiler automatically select the functions. This is called function overloading. See, first time it is searching for the same print, but it is looking into the arguments. So 55.5 is a double, so it is choosing this function. Now it is choosing the integer value. Hope you understood function overloading. Meet you in the next video with some other topic.